There's absolutely no reason to look at other people and think they're living better than us. An actual savings account where like I lock money in it. I was comparing myself to other people. Still thinking about like making investment. How are you guys saving money? Life gets the best of all of us. You think that you got this and then all of a sudden you don't got this. Life is not that bad. You need to have an attitude of gratitude. Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to a new vlog. If you're new here, hi, my name is Cathy. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much, my love, for coming back. Today is 8th of April. It's a Tuesday and I'm going to the bank. I want to go and open a savings account. Yeah, how are you guys saving money actually? Like, let's talk about this. How are you guys saving money? Like, do you guys just have like, you know, self-control over money and you just don't use your money, you just put it away? What do you guys do? Please comment in the comment section below, because I could really use those pointers, right? I want like an actual savings account where like I lock money in it. I'm not like, I'm still thinking about like making investments and whatever, but before we can make an investment we actually need some money like in the bank. So I've been thinking about like opening a savings account. So that's what we're going to do. I do have other accounts as well, but I genuinely feel like they're not doing what I want them to do. I feel like they're a bit too accessible for me, which is like it's not helping me with like keeping money. I know like it's late into the year, obviously it's like second quarter now, and my financial goals are not giving what I want them to give, honestly. Like, I want to have a certain amount of money in the bank plus investments for me to feel like I'm doing well financially. So that's what I want to do. I've invested in farming of recently, and actually want to do like another enterprise. The enterprises I'm working with actually right now is I'm doing vegetables, just our regular vegetables, but I want to invest in what do they call this? I want to invest in mushroom as well. For you guys who've been here for some time know that I did mushroom. I think that should have been 2 years ago now. Wow, in 2023 I did mushroom. So I want to go back to doing mushroom again, but now as a business, like for real. So those are kind of the things that I want to invest in. And yeah, I'm really tired. Like, if I'm being honest guys, I'm tired of running my business. I'm tired of doing like that work. Not that it's not doing well, but I can tell that my heart is telling me to pivot, and what better time to do it? I think, let me go this direction. What better time to do it than like now, you know, because obviously I don't have school anymore, so I just kind of want to see. Yeah, so I want to save this year. I want to save up the money I used to pay for school fees by 2. That's crazy. I've actually said this out loud without ever like actually thinking about it. Like, this is the first time it's coming out of me. So we're going to do that. I'm thinking that that's going to be like the best thing for me to do right now. Also, I've been off everything. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I've just been lazing around. I've been off like literally everything that I'm supposed to be doing, but at the same time we're gonna be back. Why is this man driving like he's not a man? I've always thought that men should know how to drive better than women, but I don't know. Anyway, as I was saying, I want to save up my school fees, because I used to pay my own school fees, for those that do not know. So I want to save up that by 2, and I just want it to be in the bank. Like, I don't even want it in investments. Like, everybody that likes to, okay, hey, invest your money, whatever that, listen, leave me alone. I know what I'm doing. It's my money. I feel like at some point I just want to see like my money in cash, and then I'm like, okay, I do have it. Like, yes, investments are there, but like, I'm working and it doesn't make sense for me not to see my money, so I need to see it. It's the only motivation I have. let's hear what they say. Let's watch some YouTube because I have a long drive. And also, guys, another thing that I've been struggling with is I've been comparing. I was comparing myself to other people. Maybe I'm like, the camera keeps moving. But anyway, I would look at other people here on social media and like compare myself to them. Like, life gets the best of all of us, I'm telling you. Like, you think that you got this and then all of a sudden you don't got this. Yeah, so as I was saying, like, I've been comparing myself a lot to other people, in that I've been feeling a lot behind, of which, like, if you look at my life, like, for real, I'm actually not behind anybody. I would even put myself to be doing better than most people, but at the same time, there's always those little ways that you feel like, oh my god, because I don't have this, I'm not doing well. Because I don't have this, I'm not doing well. Shani. And that has been really bothering me. And when you compare yourself, like, it's true what they say, like, comparison is a thief of your joy. Because I wasn't feeling happy about my own life. I wasn't feeling happy about anything that was going on in my life, because I kept comparing my life to other people. And it's quite difficult whenever you compare yourself or another person to another person, for them to have motivation to do anything. Like, they just feel like, look, I can't impress you, so why am I even going to be getting up and like doing the best that I can? So I was like sabotaging myself. I was just like, we'll try and do something, and then I jeopardize it by comparing it to other people, like, especially with social media, right? In my head, I'm like, oh my god, I want to be so consistent and whatever. Then the moment that I post a video and I feel like it hasn't done well, in my head, I'm like, I don't know if I'll ever do as good as so and so is doing. I don't know if I'll ever do, if my videos will ever do as good as so and so is doing. When in the actual sense, I just have to focus. So that's what I've actually been struggling with of recently, and I just want to cultivate an attitude of gratitude so that I can be able to appreciate my life a little bit more. Because if I'm being completely honest, life is not as bad as I have been making it out to look. And yeah, like, it's not that terrible, honestly. Like, life is actually really good right now. I'm so grateful for where I am. God has really blessed me. I'll be turning 27 in less than a month, but like, the way God has blessed me, you guys, in these little years of life that I've had on earth, it's something that even I, like, when I just sit down and think about it. And I think this is what we need to do for the most part. Like, just sit down and count your blessings. You know, you'll be amazed at what God has done in your life. Like, when you just take time to just sit down and count your blessings and just like say thank you to God. I was having a conversation with my husband, and we were talking about just like what's happening right now in our lives and how we are responding to it and what we're expecting in the future and all of that. And it was crazy because the conversation was in the lines of like, we're working towards things, you know, like there's absolutely no reason to look at other people and think they're living better than us, you know, of which some might be true, but what good does it do us if we look at other people and think they're better than us, you know? And I was just like, this is so true. And on Sunday, today is a Tuesday, so last Sunday my pastor preached. It was like a prophecy kind of Sunday. He was talking about how, you know, you need to start making progress, you need to start moving, it's time to start moving. And he was like, what do you have like with you that can help you make progress towards whatever life that you're looking forward to living? And I was like, this actually makes so much sense, because how are you gonna sit down and feel bad about your life, but you are refusing to do anything to ensure that in the future life comes to turn out the way that you're looking at it right now, because it just doesn't happen like that. There are processes to these things, you know. There are processes to these things. There's so many things that we have to do that can help us, you know, get a little bit ahead. And at the same time, don't look at, we have to stop looking at life like it's a race, like it's who and who has to win. Like there's nobody who's winning at this life, you get what I mean? Everyone is just walking their journeys, you know. And I've also had like an opportunity, I don't know, I've also had like opportunities to have like one-on-one conversations, you know, with people, like people that I know personally, people that we would deem as they're doing so well, like even on the social media standards and all of that, their lives look aesthetic. And when you have conversations with these people, they're just regular people. Like, and when you hear their stories and you have conversations, you're like, oh my God, like I'm actually going through the same thing. But people know how to package themselves, and people know how to make life look like it's not that bad. And it's an art that anybody can learn. It's literally a skill to make life look better than it actually is, you know. And this is not even from a place of like trying to deceive people, saying like, oh, I'm doing so well, better than what life really is, you get what I mean? But it's more of I want to feel better about my life in spite of what is going on in my life. I don't know if what I'm saying is even making sense, but yeah, like I just want to do my life, you know. Like I want to learn how to package my life so well to an extent where I don't look like my problems, and when I look at my life myself, I want to drown my problems, you get what I mean? And honestly, like at this point, if I tell you guys that I have problems, then I'm just not being grateful to God. Yes, life is not perfect, but I feel like I got used to being at that place where I constantly had problems. And my biggest problem was the fact that I wasn't graduating. But now that I'm graduating, I feel like I have been breathing. Like I feel like it's like do you get when you have like the relief of getting over a cough and a cold? Like that's the kind of relief that I have, where you're like, oh my God, I can finally breathe through my nose. I was having a stuffed nose, I couldn't sleep properly at night. That was what I was going through, you get. But I've been talking for way too long. It's been like 14 minutes, but at the same time, even my content, I feel like I'm more of a talky person than somebody who shows whatever, because sometimes it really be difficult to do stuff and film them. So, but otherwise guys, life is not that bad. We just need to have an attitude of gratitude. Life is not that bad. Bye guys.